Okay, now we're going to go over the second most prevalent way of finishing the back control from the side mount or from a turn away, which is called the low hook. And this is one of these moves that if you're missing a key detail on the execution of the movement, it's going to seem like it's something that only flexible people can do. I used to have a lot of trouble conceptualizing this, and then once I learned how to do it through, again, a proper application of concept rather than thinking about it as a move that I just couldn't do because my legs were not flexible or dexterous enough, I was able to execute it all over the place. So the low hook involves when somebody starts to turn away from you, there's going to be a space as their hip lifts up, and you're trying to insert your hook into that space. So I'll kind of demonstrate how this will be done if someone's doing it, I guess, incorrectly or abusing flexibility. So if you go into side mount for me, please, Stephan. Right. So if you start to turn away to turtle, and I try to place my hook in right now, I'm relying on having a lot of leg dexterity to do this. So if you come back, and let's say, just turn away to turtle quickly. Notice how I end up staying on my back and not being able to follow you. So the ability to take your leg and move it in this plane is really only available to a certain percentage of the population, and that's not really how we conceptualize jiu-jitsu, certainly not in these volumes. We're trying to present a type of jiu-jitsu that's available to every functional human being. So you don't have to be able, I'm relatively flexible, but I still would have a hard time with this movement before I learned how to do it this way. So if I'm trying to stay down and place this hook in, it requires a lot of yoga. I'm not a huge fan of yoga. Let's do it in a way that requires no yoga. As you start to turn away, I'm going to suspend my weight, as we talked about earlier with the idea of decelerating someone's hip when they turn away. I'm going to suspend my weight on you, and as you start to lift up, it's now very easy for me to insert that hook without abusing leg dexterity. So that's the best way to shoot the low hook, rather than trying to quickly move into a position where your leg has to manipulate outside of the realms of normal human movement. You're suspending your weight and just easily inserting this low hook. So if we go one more time, I've passed, you've chosen to turn away. As I feel you lifting, I just bring my knee onto you, and then I can put both hooks in at this point, pull you to the strong side, and attack my chokes. Extremely popular at the high level. I would say that there isn't a single black belt out there at the high level that doesn't use this all the time.